The biggest games, the greatest players, and the largest payouts on the planet. The WPT is a series of international high-stakes poker tournaments that can turn amateur players into millionaires and make professionals into superstars. With millions of dollars on the line, it's time for these 6 players to live the dream of fame, fortune, and the one thing money can't buy, a WPT title. Tonight on the World Poker Tour.
Hi everyone, welcome back to the gambling capital of the world. We are in the center of the Las Vegas Strip for continuing coverage of Bellagio Cup 5. I'm Mike Sexton along with Vince Van Patten, and this is the WPT.
That's right, Mike. And last time, before we got started at the final table, Erik Seidel said this is the toughest final table in the history of the World Poker Tour. And so far, he has been correct about that. Amazing. Now, in case you missed some of the fireworks, here's what happened last time on the World Poker Tour.
Well, a terrific final table to kick off Season 8. An experienced WPT champ versus 5 young, tough pros. Erik Seidel using that Amarillo Slim theory. If they're checking, I'm a betting.
And he's going to chase the youngsters away.
Alec Torelli has flopped 3 8s. What a laydown by Chistoffer there. Just throws away the top pair like it was nothing. The short stack is bluffing at this pot on the river. And, folks, this shows you the kind of competition we've got at this table. Oh, what a daring bet right here. Well, he's going to lay it down. Far and away the most aggressive player at this table is our chip leader, Faraz Jaka. Now Faraz is going to make a value bet of $500,000. Oh, and Faraz Jaka going to take down a huge pot right there. Well, Erik Seidel is saying to himself, if I keep making mistakes like that, how am I going to win this thing? These players are chasing fame and fortune. Tonight's champion is going to take home $1.1 million and get that coveted Tiffany bracelet that goes to the WPT champion.
Okay, the cards are being shuffled. The game's about to resume. Let's go watch them gamble.
There you see a list of our chip leaders. Faraz Jaka, his nickname is the Toilet, but he is well out in front with over $6.6 million in chips. And in second place, WPT champ Erik Seidel going for a second title tonight. He's got about $2.4 million.
Okay, and of course the blinds at this point are 20 and 40,000, and he's 5,000. To the felt we go. The great Erik Seidel looking down at an ace-queen. And he's getting out some raising chips right there. 110,000 to go.
Well, Erik, by far the oldest player at this table. Other than Erik, everybody else is 26 years of age or under.
Now, Chistoffer Sonesson, the Swede, has king-queen. And he is tighter than a Joan Rivers facelift. But right now, what's he going to do with it? Look at this. He's going to re-raise with this.
Well, it doesn't look tight here, that's for sure. Raised it 200,000 more with just a king-queen. Everybody folding, including Erik Seidel, quickly lays down the ace-queen.
Just like that.
So the Swede going to take down that pot with a nice re-raise there, but he gets away with that because he's perceived to be very tight by these other players.
Well, a lot of big names in the poker world are here tonight, including Mike the Mouth, the Madman, Mike Matusow.
Got like 3 good friends at the final table here, so I got to come split them. Alec, Torelli, and Justin Smith, and Erik Seidel. Lucky for them in this tournament here, they're going to be plenty of play. Basically, you know, you got to stay patient and play good.
That, of course, is the madman Mike Matusow sharing his expertise at the final table.
I was just hoping the money stays in Las Vegas. Those 3 guys he named live here.
All right, the Swede this time folds his hand. Alex Gomes, the Brazilian, has popped in a raise. He has queen 10, makes it 110,000 to go. And now the former grocery bagger, gone poker pro Justin Smith. He's got an ace-jack this time.
The Brazilian came in for 110,000. Justin trying to contemplate what to do. Right now, he's on the short stack at this final table.
Come on.
And he's going for it all right here. He moves all in over the top.
Alec out, the Toilet going away. Erik Seidel out, and no one can call the pressure of the 21-year-old. Going to take this pot quickly.
1.4.
Well, Vince, this guy is such a tough player. Plays in the highest stakes games in the world right here in Bobby's room in Las Vegas, and does so at just 21 years of age. That is incredible stuff. Not only a great no-limit hold'em player, but in my view, probably a better all-around player in poker, because I played a number of the mixed games with this guy. He is really tough.
All right, back to this hand. 3 quick folds around to Seidel. Oldest player at the table by far. He's also going to fold.
So now we're down to the battle of the blinds here. Swedish guy, Chistoffer Sonesson, looks at an ace-9, and he's going to raise the pot to 110,000.
Only 24 years old, out of Lund, Sweden. Chistoffer Sonesson starting to open up his game here a little bit.
Well, Alex with the king-3 of spade going to make the call out of the big blind.
So two-way action. The Swede against the Brazilian. Here's the flop.
Now flop is Jack 9-5.
Chistoffer hitting his 9s.
This hit second pair with top kicker, but checks it. Alex checking right behind him.
Yeah, he's not going to bite. Turn card is a queen of hearts. Inside straight draw.
I find this interesting. The Swede is now betting, and I say that he didn't bet second pair with top kicker like most guys would have on the flop to see where they're at. Now there's another overcard out there and a possible straight, yet now he comes out betting.
Well, he's got that reputation of being super tight. He thinks maybe it'll pay off, but no, maybe they're catching on to him finally. He's getting called down.
Well, I'm surprised that he got called here by just king high, a gut shot straight draw.
Amazing. Another heart on the river, 6 of hearts. It's a scare card.
Well, indeed it is. Possible flush out there now. The Swede got to be very nervous. He got called on the turn here. Not only because there's an overcard out there, but a possible flush draw, and now the flush is hit on the river if his opponent had 2 hearts in his hand.
And he's going to check it.
Now we know Alex had nothing in his hand but king high, yet he is going to bet 175,000. Vince, we've seen this guy bluff several. This final time has worked successfully for him, including this one. Well, many Brazilians feel Alex Gomes is their best poker player. He's won more money playing tournament poker than any other Brazilian.
Just blame it on Rio. Nice bluff right there. Stay with us. We're coming back with more action on the World Poker Tour.
For me, poker is a really smart game. You have to think a lot. You always have to be learning. You never stop learning. It's all about a challenge. This final table is really one of the toughest. I'm ready to work a lot today. It's not going to be easy for sure.
I play pretty unorthodox style, and I've gotten criticized for it quite a bit. I play like in a completely different system. I feel like people not knowing what I'm thinking is kind of what I rely on to succeed at this point. I just put fear in their head and make them feel like they're going to war with me.
Welcome back to the World Poker Tour. The wise words of wisdom from Faraz Jaka out of San Jose, California. He currently lives out of a suitcase on the poker circuit, but right now he's our chip leader.
Well, and as you can see,
Can I look at the list again?
he's got a nice chip lead right now, no question about it. He's got over 40% of the chips in play. That's a pretty incredible chip lead. Everybody wanting to know the chip count of all the other players.
6.7, 2.2, 1.6, 2.2.
You have 1.6?
6 players remain. The blinds are going up to 30 and 60,000. Cards flying around the table. Action going to young man from Orange County, California. Alec Torelli's got king 10, and he's going to muck those. Faraz with a 5-3 of clubs right behind him.
Well, he's going to raise it, Vince. That's good enough for him to raise with. 140,000 to go.
Seidel out, and Chistoffer from Sweden also going out. The Brazilian not going to play, so only one man to beat here. Well, Justin Smith now wondering what to do. He's got king 10. He's in the big blind.
Vince, I got to tell you, we've pretty much seen a one-man band show at this final table so far. Faraz Jaka, the most aggressive player at the table, playing the most hands, winning the most pots. Well, Justin knows this guy's the most aggressive player at the table. And look at this.
Wow.
Justin going all in over the top with just a king 10.
Amazing. A quick fold there. For Faraz, he's been busted.
Well, you have to fold 5 high when the man moves in on you.
Absolutely.
But what a bold all-in move that was by Justin Smith. And Vince, as I mentioned before, I love the way Justin Smith plays poker. He plays all the mixed games great, as well as no limit hold'em. This kid is a poker player.
All right, in this hand, Faraz folding. Seidel also out.
The Swede now picking up 2 threes.
Got the little pair, and he's getting chips out.
Well, he's in what we call the cutoff position, one in front of the button. He's going to raise it here with the small pair. Makes it 145,000 to go.
Into the former lawyer out of Brazil. Gave up law, to play poker. He's got Jack, King.
This is not a bad hand, but it seems like a very marginal hand against the guy they all perceive to be the tightest player at the table.
You play 1.1? 1.2?
Well, the guy on his right raised, and yet he's concerned about the guy on his left.
He's taken one World Series of poker bracelet already to his name, and he's going to re-raise here. Makes it $425,000 to go. Now Justin, with an ace-8, cannot play it. Alec also out. And the Swede, no theatrics by him. The Brazilian going to take that pot.
Okay, another good poker pro from Brazil in the house tonight. That's Andre Akari.
Oh, I'm here to root for Alex Gomes. I'm a Brazilian friend, one of my best friends in Brazil. Poker is an unbelievable game. It's a very nice game, and all the Brazilians like a lot of sports, and we are soccer fans, and we treat poker like soccer. We have the best people in the world and the best soccer in the world, and now we're going to have the best poker in the world.
He forgot to talk about thongs in the world. Those Rio beaches.
Yes. The beach beauties of Rio de Janeiro, eh, Vinny?
Poker's getting in his way. All right, back to the table we go. Action going on, Justin Smith. What a dogfight we're seeing here tonight. These guys battling for that close to $1.2 million. Justin going out. Alec and Faraz also out. Seidel slowing down, won't play. So two players, the Swede, this time with an uneventful 10-6 of diamonds.
He just lost the pot to Alex Gomes a moment ago when he raised with 2 threes, and Alex came over the top of him with King Jack offsuit. Let's see what he's going to do here.
Well, it's not looking like calling chips. It looks like raising chips. Now, this kid is absolutely changed his game completely. Used to be so tight, and now he's splashing around here. Made it $165,000 to go.
Well, he is changing gears. I'll tell you, so far, Alex Gomes has played him like he can see what he's got. I mean, he re-raised a moment ago with just a King Jack offsuit.
I'm all in.
Wow.
And here he's gone all in with just an ace-3 offsuit.
What is going on?
Unbelievable bold play by the Brazilian here, and the timing was perfect as he picks up the pot.
Well, the ice is melting for the Swede.
Oh, man, ole for the Brazilian.
We're coming back with more action on the World Poker Tour. Stay with us.
People ask me all the time, like, is poker a sport? It's as much of a sport as, like, chess is, because it's, like, a mental sport. There's so many different variables that come into play, and it takes a lot of different assets and skills to really be successful, especially at the noticeably high-stakes level.
Welcome back to the World Poker Tour. That is the former grocery bagger, Justin Smith, talking about his sport. Right now, he's down to the short stack with just over $1 million, and our chip leader is Faraz Jaka with about $6.8 million.
Well, Vance, forget about the grocery bagger. He'll be buying a chain of stores before long if he keeps winning the poker like he's done so far. Already plays in the highest stakes games in the world at Bellagio right here on a regular basis. Now he's got a shot to take down a WPT title and win over another $1 million.
All right. To the table we go. Seidel and the Swede out. And the Brazilian not interested, and it's on our short stack. Justin Smith, he's got Jack, King of Diamonds.
Yep, he's got Kojak. He's also got the short stack at this table, and he's setting them all out there right now. About $1 million.
1.05.
He's got the guts to put it in. Alec Torelli behind him. He's going to muck.
I call.
And now we call him the toilet. Faraz Jaka with a quick call, and it's a good one. He's got ace-10.
Good luck.
Thanks.
A very quick call by Faraz. Not even a thought process there to call this $1 million all-in bet. And he is out in front with the ace-10. Justin Smith going to have to get lucky to stay alive in this tournament. Let's see if he can do it.
Here we go with the flop.
Well, the flop is 9-9-5. So far, so good for Faraz. He's out in front with the ace-high. Justin's going to have to catch a king or a jack, 2 cards to make a straight, or 2 running diamonds to make a flush.
Justin, 21 years old, the former grocery bagger, now big-time pro.
Or a 10 or a queen.
Yeah.
Actually, a queen is not good because he's got a 10.
Needs a lot of luck right now. 2 cards to come. Will it be his demise? Here comes Sports Street. He's hit it!
Well, he throws up the touchdown sign. It's not over. But Faraz, to win this pot, he's going to have to catch an ace on the river.
Anybody fold an ace?
Oh, boy.
I don't think anybody folded an ace, but
He caught the falling bag of eggs before they crashed. Just nicely done on 4th Street. He's got to sweat one more card.
Well, 5 comes over the river.
He's going to double up.